All right, we're going to talk about getting along today, getting along with friends and cooperating. And we're going to learn what cooperating means. And we're going to talk about sharing and taking turns. All right, if you look at this picture here, this is a classroom that looks kind of like ours, and it's full of children, and some are working independently, which means they're working by themselves, and some are working with a teacher or another adult, and some children are working with other children. Maybe they're collaborating with each other, which means working. So, what does the word cooperate mean? It means to work nicely with someone. So that means that you are taking turns, you're sharing, and you're getting along with each other. So, can you find friends here who are cooperating? Look at the picture. Can you find friends who are sharing and taking turns? Looks like two kids that are sitting on the rug are working on puzzles together. I see two kids at a table. Looks like maybe they're working on a science project together. Another table looks like they're building something. So have you ever worked well with a friend on a puzzle or maybe played a game with a friend and you both took turns playing? If you did that, you were cooperating with someone. It's good to cooperate and to take turns and to share. These big kids are cooperating and taking turns with each other. Looks like they're coloring and drawing something. So one child has the crayon or the pencil in their hand, and the others are maybe they're giving input, they're giving suggestions about what color to color a certain part of it, sharing ideas with each other. These big kids are cooperating and taking turns with each other. They're building something. They're building a tall tower. One little girl is putting a block on the top of their tower while the others are waiting patiently for their turn. And they've probably already taken one turn because that is a tall tower, isn't it? Do you think it's going to fall or do you think they can get it even taller? When you work well with others, you can get so much more done. You get more done faster when you work together with someone. We like to call that teamwork. You're working as a team. It's good to use teamwork. All right, look at this picture. Does it look like these kids are cooperating and sharing? Look at the picture. Look at the expressions on their faces and look what's in their hand. It looks like they are not cooperating. It looks like they're not sharing, they're not taking turns. They don't look happy. They're not being big kids, are they? Are they cooperating and sharing in this picture? You can look at their facial expressions and you can look and see what they're doing. It looks like they're both fighting over something. Not being big kids, not making good choices. Does it look like these kids are cooperating and sharing? Look at their facial expressions. They're smiling, and it looks like the little boy is helping the little girl ride her bike. So they are cooperating. They're probably taking turns. These are big kids. Does it look like they are cooperating and sharing in this picture? One little girl looks angry, another one looks skeptical, a little bit worried. What do you think? Are they being big kids? All right, are they cooperating and sharing in this picture? They all look happy. It looks like a family, and the kids are cooperating. It looks like they're sharing. They're playing a board game. Everyone looks happy. They are definitely cooperating and sharing and having fun. All right, are these kids cooperating and sharing? It looks like it to me. I see the little boy handing the little girl a cookie. They both look happy. I hope she said thank you, because it's good to have good manners and to say thank you when someone gives you something. It is important to always take turns and to share responsibilities. So when you're working in a group and collaborating with your friends, you can give someone a different responsibility. Someone maybe can do the writing or the drawing. Someone could do the sharing. So you can each have a different and specific role when you're working in a group so that everyone has something to do and you can share the responsibility and everyone has a job. That's teamwork. Looks like these kids are working well together. They're collaborating to build something, it looks like. All right, let's think about stories that we've read together lately. And I want you to think about which characters cooperated well and which ones did not. Think about the stories that we've read. Think about the characters in the story. Can you think of some of the characters from the books we've read where they were cooperating and sharing really well? And can you think of some of the characters who did not cooperate well and they didn't share or take turns? Think about the characters from the book we read about Can I Play Too? Where the snake and the pig and the elephant were wanting to play together, but they had a problem. Remember what the problem was? Snake couldn't really play very well, but they were trying hard, remember? And then think about the characters from the book, The Little Red Hen. Remember, we had dog and we had the red hen, we had a cat. Remember the problem in that story? Think about the problem that the characters encountered in that story and think about, were they collaborating and cooperating and sharing and taking turns? All right, did these characters cooperate and share? This was the elephant, the pig, and the snake. Did they cooperate and share and take turns? Yes, they did. They played together so nicely and they were trying to include everyone, which is what good friends do. So the answer is yes for that one. All right, these are the characters from The Little Red Hen. Did they cooperate, share, and take turns with all of the work? Remember the work that Little Red Hen was doing? Did they take turns and share responsibilities? No, they were not good helpers or good friends. Little Red Hen had to do all of the work by herself. Remember, she did it all independently. So her friends were not being good friends. They didn't share the responsibilities. They were not being big kids or good friends. That is so sad, isn't it? And remember the song, The More We Get Together, the happier we'll be.